What's going on, guys? Welcome to Somewhere in SoCal. My name is Mike Deblack, and on this channel, I show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. In today's video, I am back in the up-and-coming city of Winchester, California, filming these houses right here. All right, we're gonna have houses under $500,000 that I'm gonna show you in here. All right, basically from 480 all the way up to the mid 500s. All right, these are more townhome condo style. All right, if that's not you, that's okay. I'm gonna show you lots of growth that's happening here in this Winchester area, which is really close to Menifee. So you can see kind of right behind me here, you probably heard it on the trucks. They're actually building shopping centers right here, and there's tons of growth coming to Winchester. So if maybe this style of home is not for you, stick around or skip to the map video portion of this, all right, where I'm gonna talk about the future of Winchester and everything that's coming. All right, another thing I wanna point out, like these are more townhome detached condo type things. All right, the same builder has single family homes up here. All right, so when I talk about the map video and that sort of things, all right, you can look up there to that community. That's called Luminary at Outlook. I have a video on that too. I will put a link to that in the description. All right, there's single family options up there from the low 500s all the way up to the 600s and 700s. All right, so kind of whatever floats your boat, this video has got something for you. So something I want to point out with this particular community here, this is going to be a gated community. So it's a gated community. You're going to have little tot lots and doggy parks and walking trails, pool, spa. And as I mentioned, it's a gated community. So you have the gated entrance right here as I'm kind of just walking in. All right, HOA in this community is gonna be $157 a month. Tax rate is gonna be about 1.85%. All right, so that tax rate is gonna cover just the base tax rate plus special assessments, Melrose, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is just a really good value to get into this community, and you just have the added safety and everything and security of having, you know, once it's all built out, these gates there. All right, I'm not gonna show you too much, but there's kids playing on there, but they got a little kid playing over there. There's doggy parks throughout. You guys can see the pool area that's coming there with the pool, the spa, the palm tree. It's just kind of like resort style living at a really good price. So if you're someone that's looking to come here from LA, San Diego, Orange County, or anywhere else really. All right, I actually just got a young couple in escrow actually today. All right, so Terrence and Miriam, if you're watching, what's up? All right, I was just in the office with Catherine when you guys sent all your stuff in. So anyway, so just a really good opportunity for you guys to get in here at a pretty low price point. So in today's video, what we're gonna do, all right, they've got 7 floor plans in this community. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and walk through the 3 most common ones they've got left. Some of them are kind of just one-offs. All right, the 3 I'm gonna show you today are all quick move-ins. All right, so they have opportunity to move in now. All right, the cool thing with moving in now is they've got some really cool incentives there, including paying your HOA for the first year. All right, so that's something to think about on that side of things. There's some other things they're including too, I believe appliances and stuff like that. So if you're someone who's looking to move before the new year or early into the new year, great opportunity for you guys to make some moves. So we're gonna hop in and I'm gonna show you 3 of the 7 floor plans that they've got available here. All right, I'm gonna hop on a map and show you guys what it's like to actually live here. We'll go over school, shopping, medical care, things to do, all that sort of stuff. And I'm gonna go like deep dive on the shopping and things to do. All right, this past weekend, I found a whole bunch of stuff that's coming to Winchester, which is why I was super excited to film this community, even though I've already done it about a year ago. So I'm gonna show you everything, all kinds of shopping centers that are gonna be really close here, and you still have access to all the stuff in Menifee as well. So like anything you see throughout this video, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is gonna be on the screen, whether you come out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. I would love to be your local guide to the area. Also, just wanna remind you guys that this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff where I tour new communities, new houses, show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal, if you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. All right, last thing before I go ahead and dive into these houses. All right, this is something that I've toyed with. This is what I do when you guys reach out to me, right? And you guys want to go see houses, I make a custom map for you. All right, so I've done this, you know, whenever I bring people out, and it's something that I'm thinking, hey, like I might as well maybe make this public. So if you're watching this video right now and you would like me to just have like a full-on map with all the houses, all the links to YouTube videos, all the links to things to do, if that's something that would interest you, all right, please let me know in the comments below. Like the video and put it in the comments, all right? Because it's something that it's gonna take me a lot of work to do, but I do it on a one-on-one basis for people when they're coming out, and I say, all right, they say, all right, this is our price range, this is what we like to do, blah, 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 and I build a custom map for you. All right, I'm contemplating doing it for everybody. So if you're someone who thinks that that'd be something you'd want to do or you'd like to see, all right, go ahead and put that in the comments and give me a thumbs up. All right, that way I know I'm not wasting my time if I do that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this tour started. We're gonna get things started with the plan 2. This one right here is 1,469 square feet. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. We've got this 2-car garage, and this one starts at $489,000. All right, and that 489 is something that's actually available right now in the community. Quick move in. All righty, they got a couple of these floor plans available. I've actually walked through them. They're actually kind of sort of representative, like with this model. There's not a whole bunch of different upgrades that are in there versus there. All right, this is just staged and everything. Yes, there are a couple upgrades in here. All right, but it's a very nice floor plan I walked through. There's actually got two available, one at 489 and one at 492, both with quick move-in. So anyways, let's take a peek at this one from the street here. So you do have your 2-car garage right here, and then you have this entrance. Let's go on and see this one. Porch as we walk through here. Alrighty. So right as we walk in here, whole downstairs is basically just the living area. So you see you got the stairs right off to your right. Give you a nice little pan of everything down here. All right, so nice little kitchen there. All right, so you got your dishwasher. You can have your big open sink right here with those windows looking out to the front. Shutters not included. All right, also notice the extended backsplash. All right, out in the community, right, this is the model. It's not gonna have that cool of the backsplash there, but they do have pretty good stuff they're working with out there. You got the white cabinets, the black finishes. Kind of just get a little feel for what this would look like. All right, you're gonna have this island right here. Some nice cozy feel down here. Nice living area. Love that flooring as well. All right, those two that are out in the community that I mentioned, both have upgraded flooring. So it's not like you're getting nickel and dimed on those things there. All right, got our little dining area set up here. Then right over here, we're gonna have our pantry. All right, so you got a pretty decent sized pantry. All the shelves there. Slam that a little hard. All right, then right here, we're gonna have our backyard area. All right, so you do have this, it does come just with like your one cement block right here. All right, but I just want to give you guys that inspiration, what you can do. So it's kind of a little courtyard, backyard type thing. All right, it does feel kind of sort of private and secluded. Got a nice little breeze coming through right now. All right, the one thing is you do have those windows for your neighbors kind of looking down, so that could be viewed as a negative from some people, but just want to kind of show you guys what's going on. Keeping it real. Let's go back in here. All right, so there's our living room area right here. Once again, just a really nice cozy feel to this thing. All right. Everything kind of all in one spot. Got the stairs there, and then we're gonna get to this closet door right here. All right, this is our coat closet, kind of right off the stairs, right off the entryway. All right, I believe this is gonna be our garage access. It won't let me unlock it. Anyways, that's the garage access there. So that garage you saw in the front, you come in here and boom, you walk in, and then you kind of just walk straight in after your long day's work, or maybe you work remotely, whatever the case may be, just kind of what you're walking into. All right, and then we do have a half bath downstairs right here. So you just got your little throne area, you got your sink, and then they did, this is obviously not included in those prices I told you before. That's definitely an upgrade with that tile up that wall, but just a really nice accent feature for this half bathroom. Anyways, let's go on upstairs. Once again, this pony wall, I'm sorry, it's normally a pony wall. Those posts, I forget if those are in the ones that are available right now or not, all right? But that's just a nice feel if they are there. Walking upstairs. All right, so as we get to the top, well, the master to the left, but we're gonna go to the right. All right, we're gonna have bathroom number 1 right here. So you got lots of counter space there. You got the cabinets and drawers. Nice big mirror right there. Your shower tub combo, your toilet. Across the hallway here, you're gonna have your washer and dryer, your laundry room. So they don't have the appliances here. It appears, I was gonna say stackable, but I guess not, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, this is your laundry room with the hookups and everything. There's the brains to your house. Right off of that, we're gonna have bedroom number 1. Does not feel like the biggest bedroom, nothing super large, but it'll get the job done, especially if you're someone who's gonna have one room that's like a home office or something like that. All right, or like a workout room like this. This is kind of just average size to maybe slightly below average. guess a 12 by 12. I don't know. Get those windows looking out to the side or whatever's outside there. Then we're gonna have our sliding closet doors there. All right, then next to that, we're gonna have bedroom number 2. This one definitely feels bigger than what we just came out of. All right, so pretty good setup here. You can kind of just note the furniture. I always say to look at the furniture in the room. So you got the bed, you got the nightstands on both sides, and there's still some space on each side of the nightstands. Got that window looking out, and then you even got some furniture at the foot of the bed there. Kind of a nice, easy setup for the TV, and then you got like the fan hookup up top. And then we do have our sliding wooden closet doors right there. So just give you a little feel for what this bedroom's got. All right, let's go on in and see the master. So on our way, so we're at the top of the stairs here. The master would be to the left. You got this. Ooh, these cabinets are included. All right, so that's good to know. Sometimes these things are extra areas, so good to know that this is included. Little entryway into the master. So as we walk in here, we'll start off with the master bathroom. You got the his and her sinks, big old giant mirror right there. Beautiful walk-in shower with these glass doors and that tile. Now, once again, obviously there's gonna be an upgrade, all right, for that tile in there. But you do have a really nice shower here in this model. And then a little, I guess, vanity area, or you can set whatever you want up here, but it's kind of just blank. All right, we got our throne area right here. Now there will be doors. They just remove the doors, guys, for the purpose of people not slamming their fingers in the doors in the models. All right, and then we've got our walk-in closet right here. So we got lots of racks and shelves, and then I'm not gonna do the spin test, but you guys are on one rack, and I probably got about 1.5 to 2 feet to the other side over here. All right, so definitely a decent amount of space. Let's go on in and see the actual bedroom now. All right, so here's our master bedroom. I got the accent wall, nice and wide. All right, once again, big bed, big dressers on each side, and there's room between the bed and the dresser, and then the dresser and the wall on both sides. So that's something to note. And I also just really like the symmetry with the windows on each side of the headboard there. You're gonna have a nice big window looking out this way, another one looking out this way. So tons of natural light in this room. I'll give you a little taste there. Even like how they have that seat set up over there. So, but just a natural, easy flow here. And if you're someone who's got kids or something, right, there's on the other side of the whole house up there. So kind of a little bit of privacy up there from them. So anyways, all right, so this right here, that was plan 2, 1,469 square feet. We had 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. All right, you got that 2-car garage, and this one starting as low as $489,000. Next up, we've got the plan 3. This one right here is 1,697 square feet. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. You got a little tech center space, kind of almost like a loft, I guess, where you can have a workstation. All right, and then you also got a 2-car garage, and this one starts at $488,000. All right, now once again, this is something that is available out in the community for $488,000. It's not like this is the model price and there's tack on, tack on, tack on. All right, that is something that's actually move-in ready out in the community. So just like that first house we saw, that's something that is the actual price of something you can get today. So anyways, so nice little shot of the exterior here. Something I really like on this one is kind of just that porch area out there. You kind of have a little seating area and kind of just check out the street and stuff. And you got your garage right here. Anyways, let's go on in and see this thing, sniper. All right, walk on in. Immediately you got your stairs to the right. Going to go upstairs. Nice little piece of art there. Let's go on in and see this. All right, so to the right here, we're gonna have a half bathroom. Right here, pretty good amount of space in there. I like the way they decorated this with the accent wall and everything. A little further back on here, you're gonna have our kitchen. So a good little kitchen there. I'll walk through this for you, but I kind of just want to pan the bottom for you. So kitchen, dining area, living room. But let's go back to this kitchen. All right, so you're gonna have that garage access right here. So you walk in from the garage, boom, straight into the kitchen. All right, one thing to note, guys, when you come in here, you guys see these in person, you'll see these little papers. All right, it's gonna have what's included and what's the investment features or added upgrades type of thing. So if ever you come without me, all right, or without a realtor, you can get those papers and kind of check things out. So cozy little kitchen here. All right, you got this island in the center. All right, no seating around the island. And then also note that dishwasher's over there, not in the island like some of the other ones. Something that is nice though is you do have the sink off to the side over here. Got that nice backsplash and countertops throughout. Some cabinets and everything. And then over here we're gonna have our pantry. Kind of a little walk-in, pop-in pantry type of thing. Lots of space in there. And then this is kind of how it flows. So my biggest complaint is I normally like having the TV accessible or viewable from the kitchen. Right? If it's not a big deal to you, this could work out the way they've got it set up here, or you move your TV to that wall. Got our dining area right here. You're gonna have your backyard, little spot here. So this one's a little smaller. Some of these will vary on size throughout the community. All right, so you kind of just got like a little mini, call it a mini backyard. I mean, you got space around both of the sides there. So you can set up a little like outdoor seating area or something like that. All right, just walking over to see the rest of the living room. I do like the accent wall back there. That's pretty cool. All right, but you got these big windows here, and then you will have a neighbor behind you most likely. But you do have those big windows, and you know, this is a cozy little spot to watch some. I'm just getting to Christmas time. Sit here, watch Christmas movies or something Sunday afternoon, and just chill, lay out on the couch. So it's a nice little feel to this spot downstairs. Anyways, let's go upstairs now. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna take this time to remind you guys that if you like anything you see, make sure you go ahead and reach out. All right, whether you're coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. All right, I would love to be your local guide to the area. And truly, like if you're coming out today, no matter when you're watching this video, shoot me a text or give me a call. Shoot, the past 3 or 4 weekends, I've had people hit me up on Saturday morning, and I just go meet up with them after or before my kids' soccer game or cheerleading game, and we go out and look at houses and have a really good time and get to, you know, kind of show you guys around. So here's that nice little workstation or tech station. Now, the available built-in desk, it's like available, but it's not necessarily built in. So out in the community, this is probably all like not built in, it's just empty. But there you do have the space to do whatever you want with it. Nice little reading area there. So kind of just like an empty space, kind of a little like upstairs retreat, like not a full loft, but kind of gets you some peacefulness. All right, over here, we're gonna have our washer and dryer stackable right here. So we got the laundry room. Right over here, we're gonna have bedroom number 1. All right, pretty decent sized room, nice and wide. Got a little skateboard themed room here. You're gonna have your closet on this side. You got this window looking out over here. Got some cool views in this neighborhood. All right, and that's kind of what it looks like from over here. So you can get your TV set up there, whatever you want to do. Right. Across the hall right here, you're gonna have bathroom number 1. You have got the 2 sinks there, with that walk-in shower. I love when they have the black finishes in there, or the copper. That's more of a copper. Right, but I just like the contrast there. So you get your walk-in shower, your toilet, the 2 sinks, the benches in the showers. All right, right here you're gonna have our linen closet at the end of the hallway. Lots of space there. Over here we're gonna have bedroom number 2. I think I set up as like a cat room. This is for cat ladies. All right, but you do have these sliding wooden closet doors there. This room trips me out every time I'm in here because it feels really, really big, but it might just be the way they set this up with the, I don't know, it's just not really a traditional setup the way this bed is. All right, you got those 2 windows over there. So it does feel like a pretty good amount of space, right? I just probably wouldn't have the bed set up like that. But it's nice and wide. Doesn't feel like that long this way, but for sure this way it feels really long and big. Alrighty. Let's go on in and see the master. All right, so we got the master bedroom just for reference. All right, so we came up the stairs right there. We had the laundry room right here, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bathroom 1, and then here's the master. So pretty close to those ones. All right, really decent sized master bedroom. Lots of space at the foot of the bed, you can see here. And then once again, you got the windows back there and then a big window over here. I like the furniture and the way they decorated this with that accent wall there with that wallpaper. It's really nice. Really get that hook up the top ceiling already. I'm going over here. Now, the one thing I will point out, all right, there is not going to be a door here. I've said it on some of the other things like this. There's going to be doors in the bathrooms and the closets, but right here, there's not a door. What I've seen people do is do like a sliding barn door type of thing if that's something that bugs you. But yeah, so it comes open like this. So this is the master bathroom. You got your soaking tub, your walk-in shower with that same copper, finish there. And then we've got our his and hers sinks right here. You have your medicine cabinet, drawers, everything you need there. And over here, we're gonna have our throne area. It will have a door. All right. And one thing I like about this, there's not a whole lot of wasted space. You go into some of these builders and the master bathroom, like the toilet area, the toilet closet, water closet, whatever they call it, it's like a long hallway to get there. That's just wasted space to me. So this is kind of just the space you need. And then you walk in here and you got the walk-in closet. All right, this one's gonna for sure pass the spin test. I just want to kind of show you guys to begin with, but we will spin. All right, I've gone out with people, I'm just spinning like this, gone out with you guys every weekend for the past month basically, and everyone loves the spin test, so I just got to keep doing it no matter how dizzy I get as I get older. So anyways, that was plan 3. It's 1,697 square feet. We got 3 beds, 2.5 baths. You got that little tech center flex space area. You got that 2-car garage, and this one starts at $488,000. All right, guys, so next up, I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna hop on the map and I'll show you guys what it's like to actually live here, wherever school, shopping, medical care, things to do, commute times to airports and other cities and that sort of thing. I'm also going to show you guys the availability in these various communities. And what I'm most excited to do actually is show you guys just the growth happening in this Winchester area as far as other communities being built, and then also just the commercial aspect of things, the shopping centers and that sort of thing. All right, and as promised in the beginning of this show, right, I'm also going to talk about the single family homes that are available basically by the same builder in the same community, kind of just right up the road there. So I'm going to kind of highlight that a little bit and also give you guys an opportunity to watch those videos too. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the map. Alrighty, so where the heck are we? All right, we are in the city of Winchester, just like basically on the border of Menifee. So just east of Menifee. I honestly, like where you see this little road bend right here. All right, there's Banner Park, that's community I've been talking about a lot lately. All right, but right kind of where this road bends right there, when you go over these hills, whoop, you're basically into Winchester right here. So they got a couple different communities here, tons of growth here, honestly, as I'll show you here in a little bit. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with the schools and that sort of thing. I guess before I do that, let me just zoom out just to show you grand scheme. All right, if you're not familiar with Menifee to begin with, I kind of assumed there. So we're a little bit north of Murrieta, north of Temecula, south of Riverside. So you guys kind of just get a little taste of where we are, big picture wise. But let's go ahead and look for our schools. All right, so here we're gonna be zoned to Winchester Elementary School. All right, so it's a pretty close drive, only about 7 minutes just straight up Dominigoni, and you're gonna turn left right there. School relatively close. All right, the next one is gonna be Rancho Viejo Middle School. Now this is where I'm gonna have a little bit of a, I'm not gonna say problem, but you're gonna see this one's a little bit further away, and there's tons of middle schools you pass along the way to get over here. So I have to think as the city grows, this is gonna change. But for now, this is it is what it is. It's about a 20 to 25 minute drive. Now I'm filming this during rush hour, so there's a little bit of traffic on the back roads here. All right. But you're still looking at about a 20+ minute drive to get to the middle school, and the high school is not much better. All right, the high school is gonna be Tequitz High School, all right, and it's right across from Rancho Viejo Middle School. So basically the same drive, about 20-25 minutes to get there as well. Now, a couple things I'm just gonna point out because it's kind of along the way, right? You're gonna see as we do this, it's a different school district, right? But you got Liberty High School. Let me just put Liberty High School because that's gonna be the closest one, right? Is in Winchester, just the other way, just a couple minutes. All right, so that's kind of what makes me think things might change. So Liberty High School is about a 10-minute drive just the other direction. That's one of the top high schools in the area, pretty much a brand new high school. And then another one that you're kind of passing when you go to Tequitz is going to be West Valley High School in Hemet, all right, which is also a closer drive, right? It's about a 10-15 minute drive. So there's 2 high schools that are actually closer than the one we're zoned to. So maybe you guys want to do the legwork and kind of see if there's a workaround there, but I'm just giving you the information of where you're currently zoned to. So it is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. The next thing. Oh, I've been talking about the the junior colleges lately too. So we got Mount San Jacinto Junior College, all right, which is going to be in Menifee. So if you have someone that needs to go to a junior college, all right, you're looking at about a 10-minute drive to get there. So relatively close. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the medical care. All right, the medical care, we've got Menifee Global Medical. So might be the closest emergency room. We'll find out in a second. I kind of do this on the fly with you guys. So about 10 minutes to Menifee Global. All right, they got an emergency room there and that sort of thing. All right, we might be closer to the Kaiser or the other facilities. So at Kaiser Permanente in Marietta, about 15-minute drive to get to the Kaiser facility down there. And then we also have right below that, we're gonna have the Loma Linda facility, which is just south of that, basically the same exit. All right, so that's about an 18-minute drive. So just a little bit south of that. We also have Rancho Springs, which is even further south, but I'm just giving you guys all your options here that are in relatively close area. Rancho Springs is going to be where the 15 and 215 freeways meet. Basically, there's a shopping center down there, but about a 20-minute drive there. So that kind of covers the main medical care. Now, I will say you see the Southwest over here. There's another Kaiser facility in Wildemar, kind of by this church over here. So there's lots of different opportunities for those of you who work in the medical field, but also just for healthcare in general. Alrighty, next up, I just want to talk a little bit about the shopping. All right, so as you'll see here, all right, we're kind of, when you look at the drone shots, it looks like we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, but I'm going to show you guys what's coming in a little bit. But right here on this corner, they've already kind of built out part of what's going to be happening here. So we got Winchester Road and Dominigoni right here. They're building a pretty good sized shopping center right here. They've already got McDonald's up and Chipotle and some other things, all right, just to kind of show you guys the shopping that's right there. So that is going to be this shopping center. So just to show you guys what's coming in that area. Some of it's already been built. You can see McDonald's is built, the dental office, Starbucks, Chipotle, those things are built already, but you can kind of get an idea of just how cool this shopping center is going to be when it is built, right? And this is kind of what they're planning here. So you could have a major grocery store, a couple different major retailers here. So it's going to be a really nice shopping center with, you know, lots of different types of businesses, but you can already see who's got, you know, leases. You got Panda Express coming, you're gonna have a gas station. So all kinds of stuff really close to right there. I also wanted to, let me just back out of this real quick. All right, so that's that one shopping center there. Now, then on this south, across the street right there on this southern side there, you're gonna have another shopping center that they're looking to build. Right now it's all dirt, but this is what this is gonna be. Once again, just kind of painting that picture for you so you can kind of see what's coming. All right, so you can see right across the way, you're gonna have a 7-Eleven, a Jack in the Box, it looks like, a couple different shops, another major retailer right here. They are gonna have a storage facility right here. Not the biggest fan of having storage facilities in the area. Got one coming by my house as well. But you'll see there's some, you know, more shops across the way there. And that is phase one. Let's see what phase two looks like. It's all the same, I guess. Where's this restaurant they're talking about? Apparently a restaurant's going in there too. So anyways, you can get the picture of kind of the growth that's happening there. And then the one other area I wanted to show you guys is going to be on this corner right here. So this is when I started the video today. This right here is where we are. This whole community where my little cursor is going right to the right of this red dot. Now this red dot is kind of what they're just prepping the land for right now. And we'll see together what's going in to that spot. Okay, so I was mistaken. So that is what's going right there. The marker was wrong on that other one. So, or I clicked the wrong button. So this is what's going across the way from where we are. So this top right corner across from 7-Eleven right here is where we're basically filming this video. So you're gonna have a 7-Eleven right across the way. Looks like a 7-Eleven gas station. You got a Jack in the Box, a car wash, and some other stuff. Let me go back and see that other corner just so I can give you guys the right info. All right, so this one right here does, they got some stuff. All right, so just to give you guys an idea here of what's coming. All right, you're gonna have a couple gas stations there, another car wash. You're gonna have a drive-through restaurant, it looks like, and a couple other things that are available here, including, it looks like, a major shopping center type thing, grocery store right there. So guys, tons of growth in this area coming down the pipeline, and that's not even getting into like everything. I just want to show you guys this too before I dive into the actual houses and finish up this map tour. I mean, this is just a map of basically a bunch of different shopping centers, but you'll see right here where we are, where it says number 9 and number 55. That is where we are in this community right now where I'm filming. All right, you'll see there's about 6,000 units coming in Winchester in this area. Anything that is yellow or bluish, all right, is something that is either under construction or coming down the road. All right, so you see lots of different things that are popping up in the Winchester area, and lots more coming. I mean, 6,000 units, 800 units, almost 600 units there. So there's tons of growth happening in this area, and you see just from the satellite view all this empty land that's going to be neighborhoods eventually. So neighborhoods and shopping centers. So that's something to think about. And then I mean, even more down here as we go further south, you're gonna have another 4,000 units, and it just, guys, this whole area is blowing up, and it's going to be, I think, just a really good investment long term. So I'm going to go back to this map. I kind of lost track of the order I was going to go in there. So back to kind of the shopping on the map side of things. So I went over the shopping that's coming in Winchester. All right, but I also want to just go down the other way here with stuff that's already developed right now. So if you go down this Dominigoni Parkway down to this way, all right, you've got a shopping center right here that's already built up. It's going to have Stater Brothers, McDonald's. There's a gas station across the way, CVS, Del Taco. So I think it's at Starbucks. So a lot of different things going on right here, which is a pretty close drive. So that's probably a 5-minute drive. Let me just get the directions for you. All right, so we'll use this Del Taco as kind of the main point here. So you're about 6 minutes, let's call it 5 minutes. 5 minutes basically from this shopping center that I just mentioned. And if you go further south, or sorry, further west, you get to the main shopping center there in Menifee, which has the Target and everything. I call it the Four Corners, but you got everything you need in Menifee right here. So already established stuff, less than 15 minutes away. So 10 to 15 minutes right now. Like I said, I'm filming this basically during rush hour. You see the traffic along the way here, but it's a major shopping center with Target and Lowe's. There's a Petco, BJ's, In-N-Out. Actually had In-N-Out for lunch today. All kinds of, like, tons and tons of stuff. Buffalo Wild Wings, Pyology, all in this shopping center. As you go further down the road here, you're gonna have an Olive Garden. There's a Sprouts grocery store. There's Panera Bread, tacos and tequila. So that goes along the way here. On this top left corner, you're gonna have Jersey Mike's. You're gonna have Chick-fil-A. You got Raising Cane's over here. There's a gym. There's an all-you-can-eat sushi spot over there. There's also sushi in the main spot, the main little strip there. And then on this southeastern corner, all right, you're gonna have like a Jack in the Box. You got a furniture store, Taco Bell. My favorite thing in there is gonna be Savage Chef. It's my favorite restaurant in all of Menifee. So there's lots of different options to eat here. Like, you don't have to wait for Winchester to continue getting built out to have all these things at your fingertips. So despite being in Winchester, you have all of Menifee's best options at your fingertips, with less than 15 minutes away. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of just the Promenade Temecula. All right, that is the mall in Temecula. It's going to be the closest mall option or traditional mall option that you guys are probably thinking about in your head. All right, that's about a 25-minute drive down there. All right, just at your traditional mall, you got movie theater, food court, tons of restaurants, Apple Store, all that sort of stuff, about 25 minutes away. There's also a Costco down there. Now, there is a Costco a little bit closer that I'll show you guys in Murrieta. So if someone needs to go to Costco instead, you've got, about 20-minute drive there. Once again, it's rush hour. There's going to be traffic right here. So it probably is a little bit less than that, but I guess you can just bank on 20 minutes there to get to that Costco. There's a nice shopping center there with all kinds of stuff, not just Costco. You got Farmer Boys for burgers. They got one of the pizza spots, either Blaze or Pyology there. So a couple, there's also Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A right there as well. So lots of different options there. The next thing I'm going to touch on for this one is going to be the airports. Right, and I also use these as points of reference. I know no one's really going to go to Ontario, but the other ones we're going to talk about. So about an hour away from the Ontario airport. That's really good for security wise. Very quick in and out, not a lot of traffic, not long lines really at the airport while you're waiting to get on your flight. Next, let's do San Diego. The San Diego airport / getting down into downtown San Diego for those of you who need to commute. I know some people are, commuting down to the, military bases down there. All right, you see it's an hour and a half right now. Normally it's a little bit less. Once again, rush hour, you see all this traffic that's going on right now as you get into that area. Next up, we'll do John Wayne Airport in Orange County. So down in Irvine, about an hour, 15, hour 20 down into that airport. And then LAX, I'm gonna guess is gonna be, let's go 2 hours and 5 minutes. Let's see what it says. All right, if you need to get to LAX from this community, we are hour 58. So that's kind of just points of reference for you guys. Now, the other couple things I like to talk about are Disneyland. I like to keep it fun. All right, so Disneyland is about an hour and 20 minutes away. Once again, it's rush hour. There's traffic right now going that way. All right, I think normally it's like an hour 15-ish, so. All right, then the other one we'll look at is gonna be the beaches. People like to go to the beaches. Oceanside Pier. That's probably the closest beach to this area, looking about a little bit over an hour drive there. And then the other one, if you want to get more of like a kind of peaceful beach, we'll go Laguna Beach. All right, you're about an hour and 20 minutes from Laguna Beach. I guess from the water, you're about an hour 40. So maybe maybe that's not worth it. Anyways, those are kind of just the points of reference there. The next thing I wanted to do was just kind of show you guys the availability in these communities. All right, so here's the floor plans that they've got available. Like I said, I'm doing plans 2 and 3 in this video that you guys just saw. But they also have plan 1. That's kind of just, I want you guys just to see the specs and kind of what the starting prices are. All right, they don't have any of these available right now, so that's the ones that I filmed are the ones that are the quickest move-ins. All right, then you also see they got these plan 4s that are coming as well. You get the price points and the sizes there. So let me show you the community map just to kind of show you guys what's available, what's coming, that sort of thing. Because we are kind of toward the end of this community. So it's one of your last opportunities. So let's just put available under construction, move-in ready, and future. So this is all that's left in this community is what's going to pop up here. Zoom in for you. All right, so you see we've got these 3 units up here that are move-in ready right now. So you got those 3 units available right now. And then it looks like we've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they got only 9 left in this side, plus the models that'll become available down the road. All right, but you got 2 plan 2s, a plan 3 that's move-in ready right now over there, and that's where that pool area is going to be. All right, then you got a 1, a 2, a 3, 4. So all the floor plans available coming down the road over here that'll be released at a later date with higher price points. Okay, so that's what's left. So 1 through 4 is available on the Opal Skye side. Let's go to Opal Skye now. All right, so that's plans 5, 6, and 7. I'm about to take you guys into plan 6 to show you guys what that is here in a second, but here's 5, 6, and 7 just so you can see the price points and the sizes and that sort of thing. All right, people really like plan 7 as well. Actually, all 3 of these plans really, but none of those were available. All right, but let's go ahead and look at the map. All right, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll look at move-in ready, available under construction, available, and future, so you guys can see everything there. All right, and there's not a whole lot left on the Opal Skye side. All right, they're gonna have the models, and then they're gonna have just these. Let me zoom in. All right, so they got a plan, a 5, a 6. Let me see, maybe the parking lot one's a 7, maybe. And there's gonna be a 7. So they do have at least one more 7 coming. All right, but so you guys see it's pretty much almost done here. So there's kind of the last opportunity to get in here, and then you will have an opportunity to buy the models as well. The last thing I want to do before going back to our tour and actually seeing the real houses, I wanted to show you those single family houses that are just up the road in Luminary. I actually filmed this right around the time the Super Bowl was back in February. It's an awesome spot, very affordable. They tend to have a longer, like a wait list. All right, so there's very popular. People want to get on the wait list, and there's gonna be time to go through it, and they're kind of slow at releasing the phases. However, I was just there last week with some clients, and they actually have some. It's the first time in the 8 months that I've been going there that they have things that are basically move-in ready that you don't need to get on the wait list. You can just say, hey, I want the house, and it can be yours. So that's something to think about here. So I have the video in the description below that you guys could look at, and then I'll also link it at the end of this video on the end screen. All right, but you can see the different floor plans they got here. Once again, just showing you guys for pricing and for square footage, and you look at the specs there. All right, and then they also got these plans, the Tory and the Plan 5. All right, so you guys can see kind of what those are, and I filmed all those except for this Willow Plan 5 because it's not modeled. But let's go ahead and look at the neighborhood map and kind of just show you what's coming and what's available there. All right, so once again, we'll go move-in ready, we'll go available in construction, available, and we will go future. Let's see what we got here. This one started much later than what we're filming today, basically. All right, but just so you see, there's lots of future stuff going on here. All right, but you also see available under construction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they got 6 available. They got 1 that's moving ready. So 7 things that you can actually get into right now over there. So if you want to get in there, please let me know. All right, my number's gonna be on the screen right now. I work with Dave over there a lot, so we can hop in and maybe even just schedule a Zoom call before even heading over there to kind of lock in some things. But let's just see what they got. So they got this one right here. The move-in ready is going to be, does it say the Alder? All right, that's going to be 2 beds, 2 baths. All right, so kind of on the smaller side, but maybe a good entry-level home. All right, this one down here is going to be a Willow Plan 5. That's at 640, basically 5 beds, 3 baths. Another one coming down the road. So yeah, there's just tons of options here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I don't want to bore you guys, but if you're interested in the single family side of this in this location, let me know, because obviously what I'm showing you today is kind of the townhome detached condo style, but we do have right up the road here. You do have this single family home community where the HOA is only $39 a month and you still have all the shopping and stuff that I just talked about. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive back in to see this last house. Last but not least for today's video, we've got Plan 6. This one right here is gonna be 2,054 square feet. You got 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. You're gonna have a loft and a 2-car garage, and this one starts at $544,000. So I'm gonna give you a nice little look at this one from the street here. So there's that garage, kind of the entryway. So something that's a little bit bigger than those first 2 that we saw. I'll walk on into this porch area right upstairs. And then one thing to keep in mind, the front areas here, these are going to be landscaped as part of the HOA. All right, so you don't have to worry about the front of your house. You only have to worry about your backyards. Let's continue in. So over here. All right. So as we enter here, all right, there's a lot more space here than those first 2 that we saw. You can kind of probably just feel the space, and you can kind of breathe a little bit. But so right here, you can have your garage access immediately in here. So whether you're someone who is going to park in front of the house or somewhere else in the community, or park in the garage, all right, this is kind of just what you see as you enter the house. All right, so you walk over here, you're gonna have the stairs up there. We'll get there in a minute. All right, but you got a really nice open living area right here. So you got the kitchen, you got the dining area back there, and then our living room here. All right, but we'll start with the kitchen. All right, so you got those hanging cabinets up top, a really good sized island. All right, you could probably really fit 4 seats there. All right, now you do have the sink that's in the middle there versus off to the side, but it is a much larger island than the other houses we've seen today. You got the setup for the lights up above. More cabinets and counter space, your fridge. Got a nice little spot for the coffee station right here. You can kind of hide it there. All right, and then right here, we're gonna have our pantry. All right, really good sized pantry there. So lots of space in here with all those shelves and stuff. Kind of right under the stairs. And that's a really cool backsplash too. Digging that extended backsplash throughout. Microwave, your stove, your oven, all that sort of stuff. So this is kind of just how it would feel working in the kitchen. You got your living room set up here, the dining room right over there. All right, let's start with the living room. All right, so I really like the way they designed this, kind of the layout here, where it's nice and open, the backs of these chairs or stools or whatever. You got that big coffee table, that rug to designate the space. All right, if you want some designer tips, go ahead and buy yourself a rug in this area. All right, so it's really nice. All those windows letting that natural light in. And over here, we're gonna have our dining area. There's a natural setup there. You get the setup there with the chandelier up top. Now the accent wall, those windows, there's so much light coming into this house. I'll go over here. Check out the backyard. Once again, just for inspiration, this is the stuff that you're gonna be responsible for, but just an example, kind of just the skies here. This is really nice. And depending where you're at, the sun's gonna set out that way. You can kind of see it above the hills out there. So from upstairs, you'll get a really nice view. All right, but just kind of some inspiration of what you can do with your backyard. All right, and the good thing with a backyard this size is it's not gonna break the bank to do something really cool back here. All right, let's go on inside and check out that back little corner back there. Go back this way. Kind of tucked behind. All right, so right here, we're gonna have our coat closet, kind of right behind the kitchen there. And we do have a half bathroom right here. So you got your toilet, you got your sink, mirror, so just kind of the basic stuff in here. And then once again, a lot of the ones that are out in the community that they've spec'd out have the nice flooring upgrade throughout the bottom of it. So that's something to keep in mind. So when I say that this house is, you know, 544 out in the community, all right, it's gonna have some of these upgrades that I'm talking about. All right, but you guys just really nice feel down here. Ooh, the outfield. As I make my way upstairs, just want to remind you guys that this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff where I tour new communities, new houses, show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal, you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. Anyways, we have reached the top of the stairs, and this one's got a loft. All right, so you got a nice loft area right there. They even got this really nice workstation up top here. All right, so I really like the way they got this set up upstairs. You got the accent wall with the shiplap up there. All these windows again. It's a real nice feel to this. All right, so I believe the master's there, so we'll save that. But I love the way they got to set up this desk and stuff. If you're someone who works from home, this is an awesome way to set this up. Or maybe you got some kids, this is like a homework station or a homeschooling station. Got your little boards over there. All right, let's go over here. We're gonna have bathroom number 1. We got the 1 sink here. I'm sure at some point you probably could have done 2 sinks. They probably spec'd them all out at this point, but maybe yours will have 2 sinks or not. All right, you are gonna have the added privacy of having a door here and the door here. So someone could be getting ready, you know, taking a shower, doing their business, whatever. Someone else could be at the sink getting ready in the morning before school or work or whatever. So shower type combo, toilet, all the good stuff. Across the way here, we're gonna have our laundry room. Those hanging cabinets up top, washer dryer hookup. All right, then right here, we're gonna have our linen closet, storage area, lots of shelves. All right, we're gonna have bedroom number 1 right here. So pretty nice setup they got going on here. Kind of cool with that globe. It's kind of trippy because it looks like it's like, I don't know the exact word, but it looks curved basically. All right, so you got that there. All right, pretty good sized room. All right, not too big, not too small. You got that window looking out there, and let's check out this closet. Well, it's kind of like not a lot of hanging space, honestly. We got space for like a dresser or something. I feel like they would have got more hanging space if they turned it. I don't know. I'm not gonna bust out the ruler, but I feel like they could have done, I don't know, a little differently. All right, let's look out the window here and kind of just see what it looks like throughout the community. And then one thing I want to point out, like this is Dominigoni/Newport. This is like the busiest, like main artery street in the area. Now, some people might get turned off and look at the map like, oh, it's the busy street. Like, guys, I can't hear that noise. I'm above the retaining wall there. There's traffic going by. There's construction across the way. I can't hear anything outside. All right, so these houses have, you know, the windows and everything are keeping the noise in. All right, and it's really not that super busy. You can kind of see as I'm talking out here, it's pass-through traffic. There's almost like a stoplight like a mile that way, and there's a big shopping center there that they're building. And then behind me this way, right, there's another stoplight, but really not a whole lot of noise coming from that area. Anywho, let's go on in and see bedroom number 2. Once again, a pretty good sized room. Just pay attention to the furniture in the room. Got those dressers on each side of the bed there. I'm kind of digging that accent wall there. That's pretty dope. A little surfer thing. Oh, it's a surfer bay room. Kind of like that black and white with that wood color. It's pretty cool. Really nice setup in here. Then we got like more of a walk-in type closet. So this isn't like that normal pop-in closet that I would say, oh, it's a pop-in closet. This is a little bit bigger than that. So there's definitely lots of space in here for being a secondary bedroom. Anyways, let's go on in and see the master. So the master is off to the side. So if you've got kids or something upstairs, like you're separate, you still kind of got an added layer of privacy, but they're not downstairs by a door or something like that. Walk on over here to the master. So we got the master bedroom here. This thing is ginormous. Really big master bedroom. All right, I love what they did with the accent wall back there. That's pretty cool. They have obviously that blackish gray color, and then this wood paneling type stuff. Really cool. Big window looking out. I'll go over there in a second. Nice spot for the TV. Then I do like how people are starting to put these things at the foot of the bed where you can sit down and either maybe sit here and watch TV, or you know, a spot to put your shoes and socks on in the morning. All right, then you have this really big window looking out. All right, I'll just speak a little bit to like the growth and development. So this is gonna be like a water runoff area for this community. Across the way there, like we see that orange fencing, they're building a shopping center right there. So there's one about half a mile behind me going up Dominigoni that way. Then right on this corner, they're building new shopping there, and even like new communities and stuff. So this area is really blowing up, guys. So this is a good opportunity to get in here and really build a lot of equity, you know, over the next 3 to 5 years. All right, but anyways, let's go on in and see this closet. Our walk-in closet, this is ginormous. Huge closet. So you got those the long rails both ways, and then the stacked up there. Like this is like full-on spin test. I can spin a few times and then it's gonna be good to go. So we're good there. Let's go on and check out that master bathroom. All right, so we got our master bathroom here. All right, so we're gonna have the his and her sinks. You got your big old mirror, your medicine cabinet, your drawers and cabinets there. We've got our walk-in shower there. You got this available bathtub, so you could, like I said, everything's probably spec'd out at this point, so you could end up with something that has a smaller shower but has a tub here as well. Kind of just luck of the draw. All right, or in this case, you put like furniture there, or vanity, something like that. And over here, we're gonna have our throne area, water closet. That's kind of a cool little painting. That's pretty sweet. I love palm trees. I love Southern California. Hence why I moved out here instead of out of state. Anyways, all right, so that one wraps up Plan 6. All right, we had 2,054 square feet, 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. You had that really cool loft area. You got a 2-car garage. All right, and this one starts at $544,000. Alrighty guys, so that wraps this one up. I'm actually inside one of the other floor plans that I did not film today, but I filmed on a previous video. So right now I am in Plan 7. All right, they have 7 floor plans available here. I just showed you guys the 3 that they have the most availability to move into right now. So a couple quick move-ins and more that are coming along the way. They are toward the end of the build out here in this particular community. So once again, just a couple things to recap. All right, they do have that $157 a month HOA. You got the tot lots and the walking areas and the parks, the gated entrances to this area, the pool and spa area. So the landscaping out in front of your house, that's taken care of, and just kind of the common landscaping areas that goes to cover. The tax rate in here is gonna be about 1.85%, which is basically in line with all the other new builds that are going on in this area. That's gonna cover the basic tax rate, plus mellow roofs, special assessments, all that sort of stuff. Alrighty, so I went ahead and showed you 3 of the 7 floor plans they got available, hopped on a map and showed you guys what it was like to actually live here, went over schools, all the new shopping stuff that's happening and being built. Even showed you guys some of the really good growth that's coming to this Winchester area, which is, you know, Menifee is the #7 boomtown in all of the United States. Winchester, I promise you, is right behind it. Like I would be willing to bet on it. All right, I've seen the plans that are coming. I showed you guys some of that of the economic growth and the other housing developments that are coming to this area. Winchester is going to be right behind Menifee, I promise you. All right, so this is a really good time to get into this area, especially for someone who doesn't need a whole lot of space. If you're someone who's a young professional, you're a newlywed couple or about to get married, maybe you're someone who's winding down and kids are out of the house and there's just 2 of you or a dog or something like that. This could be a really good spot, good location to build some equity over the foreseeable future, and then cash out once this area really blows up and becomes what I think it's going to become. So if you liked anything you saw today, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is going to be on the screen right now, whether you're coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. I would love to be your local guide to the area and really show you guys what it's like to live here. All right, and go out and see not just this community but other communities in this area and really help you guys find the right fit for you, your family, your situation. All right, the other thing, if you like the sort of stuff where I go around and touring new houses, new communities, that sort of thing, you like the stuff, do this stuff, like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. Guys, I'm so excited. All right, I can't tell from this video, I found all kinds of new stuff of what's coming to this area in the foreseeable future, and this area there's so much land and so much opportunity coming. I think it'd be a really good investment. If you're someone looking to come from LA, San Diego, Orange County, or maybe you're coming from somewhere else across the country and you're looking for a spot to live in Southern California where you can really see a lot of equity and make a really good, sound financial investment, I think this could be the spot. So anyways, all right, a couple things. All right, over this shoulder right here, YouTube is going to put a video. The last time I was here, it shows all 7 floor plans. All right, the pricing is a little bit outdated, but you can see all 7 floor plans here. Over this shoulder, YouTube's going to put something that they think you're just going to like because of your watching habits. All right, so if you like this video, you're going to like one of these videos, and I'll see you in there.